Planning and preparation. Meticulous planning needs to go into every lesson, from beginning to end. This is important to ensure that the lessons flow smoothly and you capture the attention of the students, thereby giving them less opportunity to get distracted by themselves or others. Anticipate that some students might be coming into class already distracted or in a bad mood. Plan on recognizing and addressing this at the door. Use a personal approach and be prepared for the rest of the class to start or continue work, thereby not giving them time to get disruptive. An example would be having written instructions on the board of what needs to be done and having backup stationery ready for students who might have forgotten theirs. Expect some students to complete tasks faster than others, and always have another activity or task ready for those students. Prepare for active learning and student-teacher interaction by having all necessary tools, materials, and props already set up for the lesson. Keep the lesson interesting by trying to stimulate all senses with things like group or individual activities, guest speakers, and audiovisual content. Be aware of the students that tend to withdraw themselves and get them involved as best you can. A great example is making them group captain when dividing the class into groups. Anticipate disruption and always be prepared to deal with it effectively in a way that does not affect the rest of the class. Consistency and monitoring. Teachers should always be consistent in checking students' work, showing that they are always being monitored, and they should consistently reinforce that they are dedicated to their students' success and trust in their competence. Also, be consistent in following through on promises and carrying out consequences, be they good or bad. This way students know that they will be held accountable for their work and can trust what you say. The likely result being that students would want to avoid negative consequences and conform with class rules. Some students will test you, and it is imperative that you be consistent during these times, as they might be waiting for you to lose control in order to justify their inappropriate behavior. By making students aware that they are always being monitored, it also gives them less opportunity to get disruptive or misbehave. A great way of monitoring students is picking a corner of the class so you have a great vantage point of all students and their activities. Okay, now let's summarize what techniques are going to help us prevent student misbehavior. Firstly, build genuine, positive relationships with your students and yourself. Secondly, carefully plan and be prepared for each lesson. And lastly, always monitor your students and practice being consistent with all rules, consequences, and your support. I hope this presentation will help you in the classroom. Good luck and thanks for watching.
Created using Powtoon.